For Georgia Now News, I'm Jenna Eason. A new plan by the federal government could impact Head Start programs in Georgia. Head Start centers nationwide serve around 700,000 children, providing early childhood education, health, nutrition, and family support services to low-income children. Officials with the Department of Health and Human Services announced Thursday plans to overhaul the program, throwing out many regulations. The department argues that the changes will improve the way early learning centers operate by reducing red tape and creating more than 200,000 additional slots. Juanito Yancey, the executive officer of the Georgia Head Start Association, told CBS News that they are reviewing the rule changes.
The test is whether the proposed services serves more children, whether it strengthens outcomes, preserves accountability, maintains local flexibility, and remains grounded in evidence and the law.
Georgia Head Start leaders worry the changes will result in less accountability and lower the quality of programs. Kristen Bernhard is the chief executive officer for the Georgia Early Alliance for Ready Students. She told CBS News the Head Start program represents a critical part of Georgia's early childhood education system.
More than 20,000 infants, toddlers, and preschoolers in Georgia participate in Head Start. That's across more than 350 sites that collectively employ over 6,000 Georgians.
Federal officials say the changes could save more than $2.2 billion. The public has until October 6 to provide public comment on the changes through the online portal at regulations.gov. GPB News reports that Georgia's Department of Education released updated testing data Thursday, showing promising improvements of Georgia students. Third graders through high school students have either met pre-pandemic levels in math, science, and social studies or are testing just under. Allison Timberlake is the deputy superintendent at the state agency. She told GPB News that math results have risen for the third consecutive year and attributed the results to a new state math curriculum.
And you can see that 2026 performance shows really strong gains from COVID-era performance. And in fact, all but 2 grade levels are performing above pre-COVID levels in 2019.
In just about every group, the number of proficient learners in math increased, except in the 8th grade, which dropped by 1 percentage point. The department has not released new data in English language arts test scores, and Timberlake said after implementing new standards for testing, those scores should be reported in early December. The Associated Press reports that the Trump administration is moving forward with its efforts to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. This is just 2 months after the Supreme Court ruled that the Georgia native would keep her job as long as the lawsuit challenging her firing continues. Cook received a letter last week informing her that the president was considering firing her and that she had until August 26 to contest it, which is in accordance with the Supreme Court's ruling. GPB News reports that new research from the University of Georgia looked at how changes in the brain can impact the stomach and intestinal function and vice versa. UGA professor and researcher Franklin West said the gut is sensitive to shifts in mental well-being while also contributing to reducing symptoms of stress and depression when it's healthy.
You have nerves running from the brain to the gut, and they actually see like the serotonin and the melatonin. And so the bacteria in your gut that you're adding through the probiotic can actually release the serotonin. And so it's literally connected to your nervous system.
West said changes in gut bacteria are also related to other diseases like cancer, stroke, and heart disease. That's what's happening in Georgia now. For news anytime, check out our website at heregeorgianow.com. You can also download our app from the App Store or the Google Play Store. And to stay up to date on our content across all our platforms, follow us on Instagram at heregeorgianow and Facebook at Georgia Now. I'm Jenna Eason.